Hey there gamers, Shep here from Gaming Introspection. I've been spending the last few weeks, actually the last month, enjoying the latest offering from Square Enix, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I am so sorry that this took so long. As always, there are so many hits and misses that we can delve into in incredible amounts of detail. So, without further ado, here are the hits and misses of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Sure, though I wouldn't try till he's done eating.
It's a great game. I enjoyed the music quite a bit. Fantastic! What I can tell you, without spoiling anything, that comes later in this video, believe me, is that stuff happens in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And what makes a game amazing is when things take place. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth absolutely delivers events. Like this! Look at this amazing stuff. You can't deny it. So many things that are also happening.
Absence certainly makes the heart grow fonder, my friend.
This shouldn't really need to be said, but Roche is the absolute MVP of Final Fantasy Rebirth. He's the most well-written, intricately crafted character in Final Fantasy history. I don't care if you're talking about heroes, villains, Sephiroth or Cloud. No. Roche.
Well, I've got news for you, young man.
Roche is the best. There's no one in gaming or Final Fantasy fandom who is not pumped that Roche is here. He has amazing dialogue.
You really ought to have told me you wanted to join the parade, my friend.
My friend!
The fights against him are completely realistic and refined.
We have to set the stage. First, the music. The lights! Actors! To your marks!
It's just a flawless continuation of a character who is the best of the best.
You're dead.
No longer any way to reach the Isle, or at least none that I'm aware of.
What's the name of this place? Junon, right? It's Junon. There's the canon. It's Junon's canon. Is that a hard word to say? No, it just rolls right off the tongue. It's easy, and it's widely accepted.
Originally constructed by the Republic of Junon.
Welcome to Under Junon.
I just don't think that that is proper at all. It's like you're completely invalidating the name of the city. Hey, ever been to Junon? Nah, just joshing ya. Junon, nah. Like, really?
Junon.
This is definitely a huge failure that Square really ought to take more seriously in the future.
Junon.
Come on, Square. That's just bad. Whew. Rebirth is pretty long, so my ass was firmly planted in that recliner over there. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth really failed in this aspect. I've gained 3.4 pounds too. Ah, God, I was sub 170 going into this game, and now, well, yeah, it's BS. And it's all this game's fault. Seriously, for shame. Okay, before I get on to the next miss, huge spoiler warning here. I'll give you a few seconds to pause or do whatever it is you have to do to get away from any spoilers. You're good? You're sure you're good to go? Because this is what everyone is going to be talking about when it comes to Rebirth in the months, years going forward. Ready to dive into this with me? Okay. Deep breaths. Let's do this together.
Someone has to stop that.
Like us.
It's unbelievable how poorly Square treated this weapon. While I give credit to Square Enix for the epic beach battle, it really pisses me off how woefully underdeveloped this umbrella pole thing is. It has the potential to be the next Buster Sword. But look at how lazy Square was here. They just transferred all the abilities from your previous weapon that you were wielding into this thing. Pathetic. You could have had like a poke an enemy's eyes out ability with that shape of the weapon, or you could have had an environmental impact where you fill the thing with sand and use it to bluster and blind your foes. There were so many possibilities for this thing. I hope that last one didn't drive you to tears and make you cry. I was holding them back myself. So yeah, that pretty much covers all the most important aspects of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. There's really not a lot more to add, but if there is, I mean, go ahead, tell me what you thought of the latest Final Fantasy VII chapter. Gamers, thank you so much for tuning in to Gaming Introspection. There won't be any more future Rebirth videos from me, because, as usual, I've talked way too much about all of its aspects. So join me next time for a refreshing new game and new content. Take care, gamers. It's always good to see ya.